Once upon a time, in a forest full of color and light, there lived a family of bears. Now, this particular bear family was no ordinary bear family, for these bears were all wonderfully weird. There was Mama Bear, who could wiggle her ears like radar dishes to sense danger from far away. Papa Bear, who could sniff out delicious food with his super sniffer. And then there was Pip. Pip was the smallest cub in the forest and had the biggest heart. One day, while playing hide and seek with his sister, Pip tumbled out of his den and landed with a soft thud on a nearby mushroom. As he sat up, brushing dirt off his fuzzy belly, Pip noticed something strange. The forest floor was darker than usual. Peeking up through the trees, he saw that all the fireflies had been blown away by a strong wind. Without their glow, the forest paths were scary and dark. When Pip called out to his mother, she came rushing over with a worried look on her face. "Oh, my little Pip," she said, hugging him close. "Why don't you come inside? It's too dangerous to go out in the dark." But Pip wasn't afraid. Taking a big breath, he marched past his worried mom and toward the shadowy woods. Deep in the forest lived Mr. Owl, whose large yellow eyes could pierce the darkness. Seeing Pip disappear into the gloom, Mr. Owl hooted loudly. "What's all that noise?" "It's just me, Mr. Owl. I'm looking for fireflies to help light the way," Pip called back. "I'll help you, little cub. Follow my light," boomed Mr. Owl. And with that, he took off into the dark, fluttering his big wings. As Pip followed Mr. Owl deeper into the forest, the little bear cub started to feel a little scared. The tall trees loomed over him like spooky ghosts, and the bushes seemed to whisper secrets in the dark. But remembering his family's bravery, Pip took another deep breath and marched forward. Suddenly, a tiny glow appeared in the distance. As Pip got closer, he realized it was a small firefly hovering near a leaf. "Excuse me," asked Pip politely. "Could you help light the way back to the riverbank? Our family's worried about me and I want to go home." The little firefly blinked its light 3 times. "Of course, little cub. Follow my light." And with that, it fluttered away into the darkness. At first, Pip felt a little disappointed. He thought the fireflies would light the way for him. But soon he realized he needed to keep moving forward if he wanted to find his family. So he took another deep breath and marched into the shadows. As he walked, more and more fireflies joined the one in front of him, making the path ahead glow brighter and brighter. Soon, Pip wasn't afraid anymore. In fact, he was starting to feel brave, wondering what it would be like to have so much courage that other animals would follow him. Pip started to call out, "Come on, little fireflies, I know the way to the riverbank. Follow my light." And one by one, the fireflies turned around and followed Pip back toward the riverbank. By the time he reached his family's den, hundreds of fireflies were glowing around him, lighting up the forest floor. When Pip's mom and dad saw how many fireflies were gathered around their little cub, they couldn't believe their eyes. From that day on, Pip was known as the bravest cub of all. And whenever the forest grew dark and scary, all the animals knew that with a little bit of courage, they could light the way. The end. Would you be brave like Pip?